2, 1. Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to part 2 of F1 25 Breaking Point. We are post-race in the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We can just go to the next chapter.
It was time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper.
He's
How
deaf,
is
is he
different
not?
for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her?
Just
How is the death of
just
my
let it
father
go.
different for her?
because your father had 2 kids and he only raised 1.
Oh!
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think KONNERSPORT needs a change.
Hey, you called it.
Direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. The title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at KONNERSPORT are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract
Are you for real?
with immediate effect.
What a
Ciao,
thumbnail.
Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Well, where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Kelly talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
Well, that was that. I went home.
Oh. 1 month later, the Qatar I hate LaSalle. Devon Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at KONNERSPORT. Who is he going to bring in? Did we drive as Callie last time? We did. I'm going to drive as Aiden. We did Callie, we'll do Aiden now. It's only fair. Only fair.
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So why did you take the position as team principal at
Joe
KONNERSPORT,
Connor.
having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes?
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right?
This guy was sound,
Any
no?
parent would be. KONNERSPORT was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Chelsea, the first European team to win all international trophies. Go on, Andrea Connor's hopes of an easy first race back as team principal dashed early in the offing as Callie Meyer is forced to retire from the Qatar Grand Prix following an engine fault. The responsibility now falls on Aiden Jackson to try and salvage as many points as possible for KONNERSPORT. We can do that. Even around this rubbish
Callie's
track.
had to retire from the race. So it's just me then. Yep, just you, Aiden. Let's go.
Hate this track so much.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Sorry. Cannot bloody overtake round here at all. Kind of off the road there, but it's alright. Carlos Sainz just let me through. Got a puncture.
Puncture. Yep, copy. Box. Just when you think nothing else can go wrong.
I thought I'd missed the pit entrance then. It never used to be on the main straight. We ain't gonna fucking get back to third now, are we?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Damn. We're going to have a massive tyre offset. Do you mind turning into me when I'm in the middle of the corner, mate?
Great manoeuvre. manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Or are you just a bit of a tosser? My battery's going. My vibrations are stopped. Oh! Bit of wheel banging. Yeah, I needed to collide. We're in a hurry. Nice little overtake there. That was horrific corner cutting. Shocking for me.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We can get Perez here easily.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
No traffic in the way to hold me up. Steam. Nicely done. Well recovered.
Yeah, good day out, almost great. Nice job, everyone.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant, that's a poor result for KONNERSPORT today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog KONNERSPORT into second.
We've choked.
Here come our winners now.
We don't care to see the podium. We're not on it. KONNERSPORT's Nightmare Racing Qatar seals their fate for the 2024 season as the result sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructors' standings. Oh dear.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Eichenberger, the watch firm we agreed to partner with a number of months ago, would like to reorganise the marketing shoot they were planning. Before Davidoff's passing, some contracts were signed, so it had to happen at some point. However, now it'd be solely built around Callie and Devon. How should we respond to them? Casper originally said yes to it. I want to respect this decision. We'll just expedite it. We'll toe the line, otherwise he's just going to get pissed off if we don't. Legacy Media love me. The KONNERSPORT dream is over.
Devon.
Oh, I am getting it in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help KONNERSPORT in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
And what about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
Ciao, dickhead. Anyone else want to ring me before we continue? Anyone else? We'll give it 5 seconds. 5. Mike.
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering...
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
No idea.
No, I understand that, but look...
I feel like I recognise him from the first one.
I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of KONNERSPORT is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
When you search
Sure
Mike
thing,
Breaking
Andrea.
Point, all it comes up is
send some
Mike from
details over to
Breaking
you,
Bad.
And, thanks a lot for your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Anyone else want to call? We'll give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hello?
Hey, Kelly. I was about to call you.
Oh? I was just ringing to see if you had a good first race back.
First race back. Well, strange feeling. Very strange. Familiar and also very different from before. Things change quickly. Listen, I need to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
No. You remember the Eichenberger thing? The shoot that was planned with Devon and your father?
Yeah, think so.
They want to go ahead with it.
Oh, no. Andrea, this is Devon's thing. He's the one trying to be Dad. He's the butler.
It's an opportunity.
It's embarrassing, is what it is. Embarrassing. I am going to go and get ready for the debrief.
Anyone else want to blow my phone up before we continue into the next chapter? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None. Good.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Butler Global's board have told us KONNERSPORT are not financially solvent. They provided numbers which make grim reading. They've asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get the finances under control. How would you like to deal with this? I don't like it. I want to stall it. Let's not make any rash decisions. Ackerman residence, which KONNERSPORT's hopes of the World Championship now dashed. Former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi from the comfort of his home.
As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations.
Oh, he's turned that off.
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And, well, before I knew it, I was team principal at KONNERSPORT, and it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict.
Dad, you ready?
And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't.
Don't answer that dickhead's calls, man. Guy's a jerk. Oh, we're in 2025 season now. With a disappointing end to 2024 now firmly behind them, KONNERSPORT look to set their 2025 season in similar fashion to last, with a strong start at the inaugural race in Melbourne. Good, I've been doing loads of practice for Melbourne today.
Hey, boss. Got a couple of minutes?
Turns out Harmonia have been found guilty in court. It's a bit of an example of how to run a prosecution. Looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We're hoping this will all go away with a not guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee and potential jail time. The press already asking for us to comment. Were KONNERSPORT planning a sponsorship deal with them? How do you want to handle this? We receive interest from lots of companies. Or just downplay it. Oh.
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it.
Work quicker. Got to take another call. Bye.
Okay. Let's go to race. Oh.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Head of Aerodynamics, Vontae Gould, is still leading development on upgrade package, but progress continues to be slow due to results from the wind tunnel not being represented on track. We need to bring some performance gains soon. How do you replace? Immediately replace them with their assistant Sarah, who's previously overlooked for a promotion. Replace. Our latest partnership charity has been involved. The rumour about Butler Global and by proxy KONNERSPORT's involvement with Treble Cosmetics brand Harmonia has started to unnerve them. They don't want to be associated with such a toxic brand and are talking about cancelling their partnership with us and removing Aiden as their patron. How would you like to proceed with this? Sure. Fortunately, nothing came with the Harmonia deal, but I'm sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them. I'll ensure a good result this weekend. We don't want to dissolve their partnership. No. Difficult race, or difficult Saturday for KONNERSPORT, and Aiden Jackson resulted in a less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hope a late pit stop may provide an opportunity to steal some positions from their rivals in the closing stages of the race.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprise.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that KONNERSPORT haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push.
Understood.
Why are we bothered about getting the fastest lap? That means nothing. I'll get these lappers out of the way, please. Get out of the fucking way.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
So slum hitting him. Extra point off the Verstappen, but you don't get fastest lap anymore. There's no point for it. There's Callie.
Alonso's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, I was looking at the chat. I died. Hello, Georgie boy. We'll have you off, son. He just closed his DRS halfway through the bloody straight. Don't push me into the grass, man. That's just rude. I think he did just brake check me there. On the bloody straight as well. These tyres are falling away very quickly. What a double overtake. The AI in this game mode are rubbish. They don't even try and defend, they just sort of let you by.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. And gap to the car in front, 15.2 seconds.
It's a good points finish for Jackson, P4. I tell you who I was watching play F125. I saw Kai playing it. His steering on the controller makes me anxious. It's like he's playing on a D-pad.
It's a fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne, but is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season.
Did I change?
Can't wait to see what it brings.
Oh, no, I did change it. Didn't think I'd change the
Red Bull are our winners today after
title. Aiden Jackson manages to bring KONNERSPORT to life in a dying stage of the race to rescue some much needed points for the team in the season opener. Red Bull lead the way at the Australian Grand Prix. Who the hell is Brian Doyle? Anyone gonna ring me? No. Chinese Grand Prix. As the F1 grid heads to Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix, Devon Butler looks like a spark under a KONNERSPORT team that has yet to reach its full potential this season.
The board won't do anything extreme.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Let me draft something for you, Devon. Leave it with me.
Right, I just want a couple of minutes of your time, then I'll hand you over to Andrea. We have the resources this season. We've got a great team, and we've got my expertise to guide us. I don't know how else to tell you, but we have to make another title run.
Shame we don't have the guy who led us in the title race last season.
You let it go, Cal. Casper doesn't want to come back.
I'm not surprised.
Someone drive the car into Devon.
They never really reconciled over Davidoff. Callie was still angry about Casper. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, so it'll be a two-stop.
Yeah, you can tell Mike you absolutely can play over the dog leg on the third because I've done it, mate. Yeah. Ciao, man. You saying?
The data suggests we are looking at a two-stop race. We think Red Bull will do the same, so we are relying on your performance, okay?
Why not go for a one-stop?
Devon, the data says...
Yeah. Listen, you don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Go for a one-stop with a long second stint. I've spoken to the strategist. Trust me, it's going to work.
We have a plan. We go with the data.
It's worth considering.
Seriously? Who do you want to side with, Aiden? The guy who spent weeks formulating strategy and analysing data, or the guy who's desperately trying to do 3 different jobs at the same time?
You got something to say, Cal?
Who are you trying to be, Dev? The CEO of Butler Global? The owner of KONNERSPORT Racing? Or the team principal?
I have to look after all of it. It's kind of my job now.
Just because Dad told you to doesn't mean you should.
What I say goes.
But you don't drive the car anymore, Dev. So I think when we're on the track, we go with Andrea's plan, the plan that's actually backed by the data. Aiden?
Yeah,
Jackson, don't you dare.
You don't win a race on a hunch, Dev.
She's got a point. Sorry.
Yeah, walk out on this guy now.
We'll leave it there for now. Two-stop, as discussed. Thank you, everyone. I'll be in the garage in a few minutes. Find me if you need me.
Screw this guy, man. He's always been a prick.
Ideas. You know that. But this division is bad for the team. You should speak to me first.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yes.
Was that it?
Callie's right.
Hello?
Hey, Callie. I heard you were after me.
Yeah, just wanted to check in on the car. I'm buzzing to test the new upgrade.
Final checks on the car happening right now. Upgrade looks good. First of the season. And more to come in the European leg. Let us know how you find it, yes? Your feedback is vital.
Cool. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find it difficult to remember that sometimes.
Yes, you and me both. And listen, I know there's been some chatter about strategy, but no matter what, we'll be quick. Or at least quicker. Just control what you can control.
Well, can't wait to see what I can do. Thanks for the chat. And see you in the garage.
See you there. Bye.
to stop. Hey, I'd love to see it. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Noah Bell, our reserve driver's contract is coming to an end after the 25 season. In the past, he's always expressed how happy he is here and he'd like to continue his journey with the team. However, his agent has been in contact and is painting a much different picture. They're saying that Noah has been unhappy for some time now and is feeling undervalued. There's also been some chatter in the paddock that there's some real interest from other teams on the grid. Altogether, they're clearly communicating to us that Noah should be on a better contract going forward if we wish to retain his services for the 26 season. How should we respond? Noah's been a good soldier. I do think he's still got more to give, but I think his consistency is important, given some of the turbulence of the team has experienced in recent years. Let's increase our offer and call him in, keep him in the fold. Noah didn't really deliver when he had his opportunity at the start of the 23 season. Consult with the talent scout team and instruct them to start looking for a replacement for 26. Let's get some fresh blood in. Or talk to Noah. It's surprising to hear this based on our conversations had with Noah in the past. Something doesn't feel right. Yeah, I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Fuck agent. Agents are snakes. Agents are just out to get more money. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. An untimely safety car has put Callie Meyer in a difficult position in the late stages of the Chinese Grand Prix. Having pitted prior to the safety car, Meyer now finds herself on older tyres than the rivals behind her.
Okay, so that safety car wasn't too helpful for us. We are going to need you to hang on to these tyres right till the end now, please, Callie.
I'm losing grip out here.
Hold off, Hamilton.
Yeah, I know, copy that. But there isn't much we can do about that. Let's focus and see if you can hold off those that are coming up behind.
I'll try.
Well, how bad are the tyres, mate? Not even that bad.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, gap ahead, 3.9 seconds. Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Should be alright.
Final lap, push, push.
Tyres are starting to get quite bad.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.4 seconds.
Verstappen wins. Sprint to the line. When I see her, and all I can say is I was nearly losing my breath a bit. Losing your breath? What were you doing? Fighting a shark?
Callie Mayer, what an impressive drive that was today. The safety car came out at just about the worst time, but she hung on, really impressively turning it into a good result.
It's what a good driver has to do, Crofty, make the best out of a bad situation. It clearly wasn't their plan, but she managed her tyres beautifully there at the end.
And managed it to the extent that KONNERSPORT now move into third place, just behind Ferrari in the standings. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Callie, that safety car really did throw a spanner in the works for you today. How on earth did you manage to cope so well with the change of strategy?
Hold on a second, love. FC Halifax Town are asking for people to email their CVs. CVs for the manager's role. Should I apply? Why not? I can't do that. It wasn't easy, but I'm pleased with the result.
It was tough out there today, and I could really feel the tyres giving up towards the end. I just focused on keeping the input smooth, reducing the strain as much as possible. It wasn't a great place to find myself in, but I'm pleased with what I achieved, given the circumstances.
And congratulations are in order. KONNERSPORT are now third in the Constructors. How significant is that for the team?
I'll list all my achievements on Football Manager on my application. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's a really big deal. We're desperate to be in the same conversation as the big teams and prove ourselves out there on the track. It's a really strong start to the season, and I think it just shows how far we've come as a team. Now we've just got to focus on maintaining the same level as the season progresses.
How important was this race for you personally, given such a tough start to the season?
This kind of race, you know, it can help to build confidence, and confidence is important for me. I just need to carry on this momentum into the next race.
Well, a good showing today, and that is despite the controversy about a potential deal with Harmonia. Tell me how hard it is to put that just to one side and perform on track.
Yeah, it is a bit distracting. Obviously, I don't live under a rock. I have read what everyone else has, and it does raise a lot of questions. It's important to me that the sport stands for something, but my job ultimately is to drive, so I have to have faith that these decisions are being made for the right reasons.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Hello, ECCYV1. Doing well, thank you. How are you? I forgot the job. Employed David as your assistant of all his sources. Oh, absolutely. It's a raging eclipse. Oh, hello. Impressive time management from Kalimaya resulted in a strong finish for KONNERSPORT in Shanghai, albeit one predicated upon a strategy markedly similar to the one she openly rejected when proposed by her brother and team owner Devon Butler.
Callie.
What?
If this is going to work, you're going to have to start listening to me.
I'm the one that needs to listen.
The one stop was the right call.
It was a hunch. We got lucky.
KONNERSPORT can't afford to have a driver that's constantly fighting the owner.
Right, so first you fire Casper, and now it's me. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to make changes.
Threatening my career to keep a check on me. Now, why does that feel familiar?
Don't make this about him.
Then stop acting like him.
The whole world is comparing me to the old man. And now it seems my own sister's joining the act. Great.
You inherited
Chelsea's won the Conference
the
League final. Betis
the
used up
business
all
goes
their
to you, all
steam
to
in the
you, and yet
first half.
somehow you're the victim.
You think this is easy for me?
No, I just think it's all about you.
It's about the team, Callie. Listen to me. This season must be a success.
It's your team, Dev, so whatever you want.
You know what? You're right. It is my team. I did inherit the Empire. So that means you do what I say next time.
How about you work with the team?
I own the team!
But you're not part of it. What is your official role? You keep trying to do Andrea's job. You're throwing mad ideas out there, hoping to get lucky, and then disappearing off to take phone calls every 5 minutes. You are all over the place, Dev. You are panicking. And panicking doesn't win titles.
I need to take this. Mike.
Oh, you're a joke.
Hello, mate.
You fucked this guy.
Yeah, no, amazing, yeah.
I'd rather get sacked than race for a guy like him. Let's be honest.
Andrea, listen, I know it looks bad, but that's just me and Devon, okay? Siblings argue.
Callie, I was just calling to say, great drive today.
Oh.
It was a champion's drive. You're the new tire whisperer on the grid now.
Thanks. Cheers. I mean, the upgrade made a real difference. I spent the first few races wishing I was in a Red Bull, but after today, maybe I won't be knocking on their door just yet.
My job is to give you the best car on the grid.
Let's keep pushing, yeah? There's always more time to find.
Well said. Listen, relax tonight, yes? Enjoy your evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Go to race. There's not another race, is there? Oh no, we're a month later in Spain. Chapter 10. Frustrated with the constant arguing between the KONNERSPORT siblings, Aiden Jackson takes it upon himself to try and mend the relationships between his teammate Calimire and team owner Devon Butler.
It was too much. Constant fights between Devon and Callie. I took it upon myself to get them talking again, outside of official KONNERSPORT business.
And how did that go?
Not well.
Just let them adjust the camber cow, take it out next practice, see how it feels. It's no big deal.
It's not your call, Devon.
Look, if we have a good weekend, we overtake Ferrari. I'm just trying to... Oh! No. Hello, mate. All right. Yeah, I was just about to call you about that, actually. That's
Callie, all right, buddy?
Buddy?
Yeah, buddy, buds, compadre.
Looks like the Aiden bot has finally malfunctioned. Are you all right?
Just saying hello.
You're being weird, Aiden. What's going on?
You should talk to him.
Who?
Your brother?
You know what he's like. He's difficult.
Callie, it's important. Look,
I'm
you
getting
can't
a
just...
drink. Do you want a drink? Coffee? Smoothie?
This guy is definitely a George Russell regen.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Our upgrade package a month ago was about success, but now it's time for a major redesign, led by Sarah after a promotion. The performance gains will be massive, however, due to unexpected resource issues, we'll only have enough parts manufactured by the weekend for one driver. Who do you want to give it to? Oh, Christ. Oh, I'm not good at playing number 1 and number 2 drivers, man. I feel like Aiden's just happy to tow the company line. Callie's not very happy. We're giving it Callie. Guaranteed getting a call from Jackson. 3, 2, 1.
Aiden.
Hey, I tried talking to Callie.
No joy?
She won't even engage with it. Completely shut me off.
That's not unexpected. And Devon?
You know, I'll have to pick my moment with him.
Ugh. They're making this difficult for us. I just want to bash their heads together.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, thanks, Aiden. I'll wait to hear. Oh, and listen. I just wanted to say to you directly, I'm sorry we can't run the upgrade on your car this weekend.
Yeah, look, I've calmed down since I first found out. Keep it in the family, you know?
It's not like that. Really, it was 50-50.
Yeah. I guess I'll do what I can for the team.
Thank you. Even without it, you'll still be quick. You can still impact this race.
All right. But next time I get the package, all right?
Deal. See you later, Aiden. Bye.
Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Oh.
Hello, Devon.
How we doing? All set?
Yep, all good. We had a small software issue, but we turned it off and on again, and the upgrade package is nearly ready. But listen, I'm glad you called because, well, I need to ask you what's going on with you.
I'm fine, mate. All gravy.
No, listen to me.
It seems like it. The
You're
amount
going
of phone
through a
calls
lot.
we get.
Yes, you're making good decisions, and you're making bad decisions. Now, you remember I covered for you on the Harmonia stuff. You know I don't like lying. So why on earth are you making decisions like this?
Look, I'm trying my best, okay? There's a lot going on. I'm dealing with it all on my own.
You're not on your own, Devon. I'm here to support, no matter what. Even when things get tough. But right now, we are not working as a team at all. You have to learn to lean on someone. For the sake of the team.
I appreciate that.
Look, I need to go, but thank you for the chat. We'll talk more soon. Ciao.
Ciao.
Oh my god.
Mike, I was just going to
Save it, Andreo. This lack of communication is unacceptable. I directly told you the need for cuts. The financial situation is dire. I know you think I'm the enemy here, but I promise you I'm not.
I just want what's best for KONNERSPORT.
Yes, and you're protective of it, I get that. But, and I don't want to be out of line here, but you don't own it anymore.
I'm very aware of that, Mike.
The shareholders who do own the team are livid at being kept in the dark. I've tried to protect you from what's coming, but I can't anymore.
What does that mean?
Look, I have to go. Let's speak soon.
Mike, shut up. Any more phone calls before we go racing? We'll give it 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We're racing. And I want to be in the upgraded car, thanks. Wet conditions have turned the Spanish Grand Prix on its head. Hoping to capitalise on the difficult conditions, Calimard takes the fight to rivals on track. I'm pretty good at driving in the rain.
How's the weather looking?
I mean, I'm no weatherman, but I am expecting it to ease off at some point. I'm going to let you know when to come in. You just keep your head down.
Copy that.
How is the rain in F125? Can I get control of the car, please?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Jesus Christ. Where did Bortoletto just come from, please? He just spawned in. Drying up quickly. It's practically dry. No, I was looking at the fucking menu, sorry. That was really silly for me. Oh my god, we've gone way too deep now. I thought there was an option to box early, but I forgot it's a story game. We should be boxing, it's fucking dry.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
It's dry. There's no rain out of here. Box, 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 box. enabled DRS. It's time to
Okay,
box.
the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
Yes. Should have boxed last lap. No, I'm boxing. I'm coming in. Giving you mediums. No, give me softs. Give me softs. Give me softs. Give me softs. Get out of the way!
Okay, go, go, go!
Fucking stood in the middle of the pit box, the idiot. Oh, was it because he was in the pit as well? Oh, sorry. Coming a lap earlier, man.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.8 seconds. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
I think there's 15. We are pumping in these quick laps. Sorry, Aiden. You ain't gonna get past him like that. Run here though. Ooh, Verstappen, Rick Verstappen. Wait, Norris is still on inters. He hasn't boxed. Get him out of the way, he's slow.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton wins in a Ferrari.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Great if I could hear that this weekend. I don't think you're going to, but you never know.
A very strong showing from KONNERSPORT here in rain-soaked Barcelona.
Jadon Sanso
Looks like
says,
Ferrari
I'm
will
not
drop
coming
a
back
place
to
in the
Manchester
constructors
United.
now as KONNERSPORT move into second place behind Red Bull.
Yeah, we're starting to see what they were capable of last season when they briefly topped the standings. Can they push for the top again? We'll see.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari.
3 goats, past, present, future. Daniel Sturridge is on the podium. Verstappen ruined the all-British podium. He did. Kelly Moore puts on a bounce-back performance for KONNERSPORT in a damp race at Barcelona. Undeterred after his attempts to talk Kelly prior to the race, Aiden Jackson approaches Devon Butler to see if he can get the Tiblings to talk.
Hey,
Aiden, what can I do for you?
Listen, I just spoke to Callie.
At least someone is.
Yeah, no, it's just that she said that she wanted to talk to you.
Really?
She just bumped into her. She said that
Jackson, mate, it's a noble effort, yeah? You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, did you honestly think this was going to work, this little plan of yours? Huh?
Until he said no.
Yeah, I think so.
Smack it.
Jackson, next time, try and make it believable, yeah?
You know the last thing that Davidoff said to me? Keep an eye on those two. He knew. He knew that the team wouldn't work if Devon and Callie weren't getting along. Plus, you can't play Butler? I guess I took it personally.
Oh. While KONNERSPORT continue to hold on to second place in the Constructors' Championship, there are many in the media who are still waiting for the team to capitulate in a similar fashion to the previous season. Now at their home race, both Aiden Jackson and Callie Meyer hope to silence their detractors. We're playing as Callie Meyer. She's got a better car. And Aiden Jackson is a little bitch. With no balls. Hello?
Andrea?
Callie, are you free?
Yeah, just checking the latest on the weather.
I'm calling a meeting. My office in 10 minutes.
Oh, sounds urgent.
Sort of. I'll tell you when you get here.
Okay, see you in 10.
Thanks, Callie.
Oh, so we're third in the Drivers' Championship. Behind Verstappen and Leclerc. Okay.
Pens? I didn't know we did pens. Did you know we did pens? Should get one for my desk.
Nobody uses pens anymore, Dev.
I do.
Where is Andreo?
Just give him a minute.
Nope, I'm gonna head.
Oh, I'll tell him he has to take a call.
You stop. You know, this whole thing would be a lot easier if you were just a bit more understanding.
Oh, I got cramp in my leg.
Easier for you.
In my leg.
What are you talking about? You have my support.
Support?
Yes, you know that.
Wow.
What?
You have
Dumbo
never
Butler
been more
discovers
distracted than you
pens.
are right now. There is always something more important to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got quite a lot on at the moment.
Okay, so where is the support you talk about, Dev? Because I haven't seen it.
Come on, Cal, you're fine.
How would you know?
I mean, Dad's death didn't affect you like it affected me, for a start.
So it's about Dad now.
Well, I mean, you weren't sad. You didn't grieve. For all I know, you were happy about it.
If you had asked me, then you wouldn't have to guess.
If you were upset, I would have asked you.
Do you even care?
Of course I care.
Evidently not.
Cal? You okay?
Fine.
Hey. Look.
I have seen that actually, yeah.
You should have told me. Hey, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the business.
Ugh, you don't want to know.
I mean it. Why is it so difficult?
Business is in trouble, Cal. Like, serious trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Buying KONNERSPORT nearly bankrupted Butler Global. It's on a knife edge. We can't go public.
What?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like the company's only as rich as people think it is. And if any of this gets out, then the whole thing falls to pieces.
And you've been keeping this all a secret?
Andreo knows. He's been helping me with the board. They could just sell up, balance the books. We're not in a strong position.
So, Dad bought KONNERSPORT and then left you to clean up the mess.
We are where we are. Classic Dad.
And the only way to prove KONNERSPORT's value is to make a run for the title. Do we have to win?
Can't argue with first place. Oh. You can tell Andrea I had to take this.
Do what you gotta do.
Mikey! How are you, bud? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds nice.
With the home crown roaring around, Calimire sets her sights on closing the gap between KONNERSPORT and Red Bull. Ooh, is there going to be an incident at Cops? Oh.
Okay, what are you saying about your tyres?
Good, really good.
I thought we were going to punt
right,
him
I
off
see
the
some
track.
pressure put on those up front, please. Let's go. Push, push.
Copy.
Catch up to Lawson before lap 8. How slow are we? Oh, he's in the Red Bull.
I've got information on Lawson. Okay, 5 seconds separate you.
That was terrible. Not as much grip in these tyres as I thought.
The gap's 5 seconds now. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, 5 seconds separate you.
Crikey, we were slow.
I've got information on Lawson. The gap is 4 seconds.
Christ,
There are 4
Hamilton,
seconds
man.
between you.
Does she want to go any slower?
The gap is 4 seconds.
Nice overtake there, beautiful overtake.
I've got information on Lawson. That's a 2-second gap now.
Probably.
And the gap is 2 seconds.
Dirty Kiwi's going to pump me off.
And the gap is just 1 second now.
Here we go.
Here comes Callie Mayer, all over the rear wing of Liam Lawson. Down the old main straight we go, towards Cops, and she's going for it, and she sends herself with Liam Lawson spinning out of the race.
Ah, dear, oh dear. Just wonder, could Lawson have done anything different there? Well, is it all on Mayo? It was a late move. Oh, I'd love to see that from a different angle.
It was aggressive from Mayer,
They've done a Hamilton
way you
Verstappen.
look at it, but there's the end result. Liam Lawson and Callie Mayer out here at Silverstone, and there's Aidan Jackson racing through.
Oh. A racing incident. Oh, she doesn't look very happy.
Callie, can you just talk us through the collision with Liam? What happened?
I mean, I was just looking at the footage before the interview, actually, and I think it was too aggressive. At the time, I obviously thought it was the right call, but, you know, it backfired. Maybe I could have put pressure on Liam in other ways as the race progressed, but I don't regret the decision. Sometimes you need to take risks to get results. That's F1.
Tough day at the office, some valuable points lost. Where do you go from here?
Well, you know, we all get a DNF from time to time, so I'm in good company. This was round 12, and we've got 12 more to go, so if anything, it will just push me to work harder for the rest of the season. I'd rather it hadn't happened, obviously, but there's plenty of time left to make up for it.
So do you think what happened today will have a wider impact on your season?
I mean, I hope to learn from it. This is only my 3rd season in F1, so I'm still trying to learn whatever I can from every race, because that's the only way I'll improve. You've got to know when to push and when to hold back, and ultimately that's something only experience can teach you. I'll go over it all with the team and figure out exactly what happened, and we'll come back stronger next race.
That's great, thank you.
Poor Callie. After a disappointing race, Callie Mayer heads back to the KONNERSPORT trailer to find some time away from the glare of the media and the rest of the paddock.
Go away. Oh, I know. Just spare me the lecture, okay?
What? I have one ready to go. I mean, it's all there for you.
I don't get it, Dev. I really don't. We're working our tails off to try and bail Dad out, and he's not even here. I really thought he knew what he was doing. Why would he risk so much?
Well, I guess he just really wanted to own KONNERSPORT. Another toy to show off to his mates at the yacht club.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just came here to tell you you're an idiot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and that, you know, you have to do much better next time, and this season must be a success. Throw in some veiled threats about contract renewal, that kind of thing.
Right, yeah. Well, consider me thoroughly motivated.
Good. Then my work here is done. Oh. Yeah. You know that was the wrong call out there today, Cal.
Yeah, I know.
But I liked it. He took a shot. I can relate to that.
Thanks, Dev.
Devon on his redemption
Runs
arc.
in the family.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Oh my god. We managed to find some time to talk to Noah about his future at KONNERSPORT, away from the influence of his representatives. He wasn't impressed that his agent had been playing hardball and is actually really keen to re-sign with us for another season. That being said, he expressed desire for more time in the sim and suggested he wanted to get more hands-on experience with the car by taking extra FP1 opportunities. He made it quite clear they were non-negotiable, so wants to keep growing with KONNERSPORT. We should re-sign him. Devon's going to become nice now, and we will hate him because he's being too nice. Maybe. Who's ringing me? Aiden. Come on, pick up.
Aiden.
I think it worked.
How so?
I saw them after the race. They were actually okay.
Okay, how? What did you see?
They were talking like I don't know, like normal people.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they spoke. I think it worked. You did it, Andrea.
Well, it was your idea.
Yeah, but it had to come from you. So, thanks for backing me.
For the good of the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Andrea.
Anyone else on the blower before we go to the next chapter? Because we're finishing this tonight. I'm on a late tomorrow, so it doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. Devon. Hello.
Devon!
Yeah, you played me, Andrea. That meeting between me and Cal, you were never going to attend. I realized it just now. It's a scam.
I told you I got held up.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic of you, Andrea. You're not the scheming type.
Devon, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. What am I missing here? Okay? Who put you up to this? I need to know what's going on. Oh, my God! Jackson! Jackson, wasn't it? That little piece of...
Whoa. Okay, now look. Maybe we schemed a little bit. Isn't that straight out of the Butler playbook? Huh? You needed to talk to each other.
Oh, God, you're annoying! Especially when you're right.
I'm always right, Devon. Even when I'm wrong.
Yeah. Look, I know some of my decisions recently have been suboptimal, but I'm coming up with a plan, okay? Just give me a bit more time and we're gonna turn things around, all right?
All right. Good job today.
Too many compliments make me feel sick, all right? Ciao.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, Bella. Anyone else gonna ring? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're Monza. Consistency over the past few races has helped KONNERSPORT start to slowly close the gap to their first place rivals Red Bull. Before the Italian Grand Prix, Devon Butler makes an important discovery he's keen to share with his sister.
Well, the team will be a success. And you propose what exactly? A sale? How's that going to look, Mike? We've only just acquired the team.
But the projections...
Projections be damned! Read my lips. We are not selling KONNERSPORT. As long as I'm still breathing, I will see California make a name for herself on this team. We will continue to support this team, and this team will continue to support Callie.
But
I have another meeting to attend. Good day, gentlemen.
You wanted to know why he risked so much. Guess now we know.
So he faked his death for a second.
You okay?
Yeah.
He bought the team to make her a success.
You know, when Dad left me the business, I didn't ask for it. I mean, I didn't want it. I don't know. I felt ungrateful for feeling that way.
But it means he cared.
Yeah. In his way.
In his way. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Yeah, sure.
The team will be a success. And you propose...
With reports of financial trouble at Butler Global starting to be reported in the media, the KONNERSPORT team are hoping for another standout performance from their drivers to show the world they're serious about contending for the championship. Roger that.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
We've delayed as long as we can, but we need to decide a course of action. The shareholders want to maximise as much short-term profit as possible and are mandating cutting all further development on the 2025 car and focusing on the 26 regulation instead. I want to oppose it. We need to win the title this season. Noel was ecstatic to agree to his terms and brought him back for the opener of the season. He even mentioned how he has new representation now. He must have really been annoyed by their hardball tactics early on in negotiations. The agents are cunts.
Devon.
You're hearing what I'm hearing, right?
We have to keep the 25 development alive. We're in a title fight. It is absolutely outrageous to suggest we just let this opportunity go to waste.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. We haven't built this team up for nothing. I mean, this is our project, Andrea. We have to fight for it.
It's you, Devon.
Sorry?
It's you who has to fight. I've been wearing 2 hats for months, but it's not enough. We need you. We need you to take charge.
Well, I am in charge.
No. It's not a job title, not shareholdings. Get your hands dirty. Oh, crack some skulls.
All right. Just listen. I'll think about it. All right. It's not going to be easy. I'll think of something. All right. Ciao.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, Bella. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Ciao. Go to racing, baby. Oh, no, not this idiot again.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Taking a page out of the Davidoff Butler Motivation Handbook, it would seem Devon has been speaking with some members of the press this week. In the face of some tough lines of questioning, particularly with the way we finished last season, he practically guaranteed a win this weekend. We've been asked to comment on Monza's been a good track for us in the past. How should we respond? We expect a win. Oh Jesus, the game had crashed then. An extraordinary performance in qualifying set Aiden Jackson up well for the race in Monza. Leading from the start, he now finds himself under pressure from current world champion Max Verstappen. I will just get him off that track. If this fucker takes me out.
Verstappen's closing in on Jackson, looking to overtake, switches to the right, has to switch to the left. Jackson moves again, but that's got to be an issue with the stewards.
They'll definitely be looking into that one, because he's moved twice there under the braking zone. It was certainly enough to block Verstappen.
And it has been noted by race control, so let's see what the stewards say.
Okay, Aiden, I'm afraid you've been given a drive-through penalty. Copy? What? Oh, come on! Why? Moving under braking, mate. We've got 3 laps to serve the penalty, so box within 3 laps, please. But I gave him space! Okay, fine.
My man is like a mini Russell.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We're coming in through. finishing first? Are you having a laugh? Try. Battle up there. Holy shit. They are going for it.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
We are not finishing first. It's starting to rain. What an overtake. Into Scary. What an overtake.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Not holding up. I'm on a mission. Not going to get enough to get in. We got stuck in that traffic too long, man.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Keep it on the road, keep it on the road now. We're pushing for nothing, we're in the middle of the game.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid. But yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down
Final
here.
day on holiday
well
tomorrow, I just
done.
want to go home
Yes.
already. I want my bed back. I can
Good
get back
effort.
towards
Just didn't have the
the
pace
end.
today.
And give me your thoughts on
Good
Jackson's
holiday.
drive-through penalty this afternoon.
Well, I've had a look, Crofty, and for me, it's pretty clear-cut. I mean, he's defended late and then moves back to his line, all under the braking zone, and it's not like he doesn't know what the rules are.
That's a very good point. Question I've got, does he make that move against anyone other than Verstappen? I wonder. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
My holiday, I was good till about Wednesday. Wednesday passed. Then I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done with this now. Thursday, Friday were a bit of a slog.
Well, Aidan,
Even
tough
looks
day.
like
You
Russell,
received a
that.
penalty for moving under braking against Verstappen. What's your take on it?
I'll say this.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Sometimes you make a move and it doesn't pay off, and at the time I didn't feel like I had done anything wrong, but I don't have the same view.
The
as
sofa bed is
Stuart,
wank.
so
It's like in three
I've just got to take
parts
this one
and
on the
rock
chin
hard.
and reflect on what
Yeah.
happened, and yeah, just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Now,
The
did
sofa
you feel
beds
you had to
are
defend
thin
more aggressively today because it was a Red Bull behind you?
mattresses, and there's the leg at the end, the leg in the middle, and the leg at the top. And he's a bit bad. I've had many a holiday on the sofa bed, and many a holiday on the sofa bed. You feel you had to defend more aggressively today because it was a Red Bull behind you?
Maybe a bit, yeah. Look, anytime Max gets past, it's potentially a big point swing between Red Bull and KONNERSPORT, but, you know, those are points we desperately need.
Yeah,
and
it's not
especially
really
moving into the
matches
last
at all,
stages
is
of
it?
this season, you know, a lot of drivers like to say it doesn't matter who you're up against, but
Some of mine
honestly,
were better than others. Some of them
sometimes it
were
does.
like a
The
mattress, and
season's
some
not
of
over
them weren't.
yet, but how would you assess your performance so far this season?
Bit of a mixed bag. I need to step it up.
Honestly, I'm not where I want to be. I think I've had too many mistakes and missed too many opportunities. So, yeah, to be honest, I've let myself down and I've let the team down at times, and I think I just need to step it up.
Probably
Look,
20.
I'm not here to just bring in a few points.
14.
I want to be consistently winning races and challenging the very best in this
15.
sport. And to do that, I need to take responsibility for the results
16.
that haven't been good enough.
Not 2017 at Devon
Thank you so
Cliffs,
much for
because
your
that had
time.
3 bedrooms in the caravan. 2018, yes, I remember that distinctively, because I used to sit up till about 3 o'clock in the morning watching Family Guy. If a penalty while defending against Max Verstappen, Aiden Jackson still manages to find, or to finish in the Italian Grand Prix in a solid position for KONNERSPORT. Post-race, Devon Butler looks to inspire the team to maintain their run of form. Both drivers making mistakes, man. Did the stewards get it right? Yes, I think they did. It was a moving under braking. It was dangerous. Someone could have been killed. There's also a window next to it and the blinds on it are awful.
So no, Aiden, we won't be appealing. The stewards were right. You know that.
I gave him space.
Okay, nothing more today, thank you.
Can't let this slip away, people. Red Bull are pulling ahead, Ferrari won't let up. Discipline, focus, we can still do this.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah, they're not going to invest.
Run the numbers by me. I can help it make sense to them.
Thanks, Andrew.
For the good of the team.
He's good, isn't he?
What?
I said Andrea's good. He actually likes the business side of things.
Yeah, he's great with the board.
And you're really not.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But you're good in the garage. And in the paddock. You have good
Is she
instincts.
going to tell
people
him to
listen
swap?
You know how to win.
You said my ideas were mad.
Only when you're panicking.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Stop spending your life pandering to the suits.
Well, I mean, that's what I do now, yeah? I pander to the suits.
Just because Dad says so. You don't have to do this, Dad. You can change it.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I somehow don't think it's that simple, okay?
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened?
Dev is a little bitch boy who's just towing the line. I don't think I'd mind a window with blinds that are awful. I mean, I sleep normally with the curtains open anyway. But that's just in hope in the summer that it wakes me up. The light. With Devon Butler's time continually split between his duties at Butler Global and KONNERSPORT, he looks for ways to be able to focus on what really matters to him. As the grid heads to Mexico City, he may have found the answer.
The gap to first place is not insurmountable. Remember, we don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Okay, just a heads up before we get into it.
Shouldn't we wait for Andrea?
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
We kept doing each other's jobs. It was ridiculous.
So Devon put you on the board of Butler Global.
It didn't happen overnight.
So Andrea would take care of things at Butler Global, deal with the board, keep me in the loop, and I would steer the ship at KONNERSPORT. It's one of the best ideas I ever had.
Why was that necessary?
Well, if we were gonna compete with Red Bull, we had to take some risks. We needed a maverick.
You?
Me. Long story short, I'm principal now.
What? Wait, you knew about this?
Doesn't matter, Jackson.
Jackson, bugger
Listen,
off, man. You're a little bitch,
the
boy.
most important
You're
thing,
just a
and
Russell
I cannot
region.
stress this enough. Trust me, and we will bring home the trophy.
There's also a bar across the road, so my sleep on the weekend was awesome. Awful because they were blaring music.
Hey, boss, got a couple
Where
of
is it
minutes?
you're staying? Like in a house? Cottage? We've delayed decision from Eichenberger to shoot, so as legally they are free to use the assets. It's worth working with them so we can stay ahead of their usage. How do we want to approach the shoot? To do it, Callie. Starting increasing. Popular late night TV chat has asked for both drivers to appear on the broadcast. The PR team think it would be a great opportunity to see Aiden and Callie's personalities on full display. Away from the stress of the race weekend over their pre-existing media obligations that evening, so we can't send both drivers. Also, the show tapes the day the drivers were due to fly to Las Vegas, so they'll be late getting in. How do you want to tackle this one? Who do I want to send, Aiden or Callie? We'll give it to Aiden. Swanage is a house, there's a bar there, but it's literally just a bar at the edge of the window. You don't actually go inside. Oh. So it's just like a hatch. Oh, that's a different...
Andreo!
Looks like the word is out about our new roles.
Yep, just reading some of it now. Big story, big story.
Yeah, big story.
Listen, are you, this is what you wanted, right? And you said this was what was best for the team.
If it's good for KONNERSPORT, it's good for all of us. That's what I said, and I stand by it. How do you want to handle the media?
Just say we'll put something out official soon.
And will we?
Probably. Look, I know I've said it before, but I just want to thank you for your support, mate. I don't know where I would be without you.
Hey, anytime, Devon.
You 1 in a million, Andreo. You know that, right? Ugh. Look, I gotta head. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Ciao.
Ciao, Bella, ciao. Oh my god.
Aha, Mike! Man of the hour. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Devon, I'm ringing to chat further about KONNERSPORT and the...
Yeah, we do need to chat, don't we?
We're only staying here because
I've
the dog...
been chatting to
We had another
Andreo
place
a lot.
we're looking at, but it's too far up the hill
thing
for
is,
my mum
Mike,
because she struggles with her hip.
I'm the
Oh,
boss
just like
here.
my mum.
You understand? Andrea's
She
never
struggles with
been
her
on your
and
side.
as well.
He's been doing what I want. He's been telling you what I want you to hear.
Of course. I totally respect the way...
And as the boss, I fancied having a little look at the list of investments you proposed to the board.
Oh, I can assure you all of the investments I've laid are perfectly...
Failures, Mike! They're failures. You've invested in bubbles and scams. Seems to me that the best route for profitability for Butler Global is KONNERSPORT. So I've shared that troubling information with the board themselves, and they feel you've not fulfilled your fiduciary duty. Yeah. We've agreed that your services are no longer required.
I'm telling you.
Bye, Mike.
With some more time, we can see those investments...
You're done. Mate, you're done. Enjoy retirement. Ciao.
Ciao, Mike, you tosser. Hello, we're second and third now. Oh my god, another phone call.
Hey, Cal.
Hey, Dev. So, how does it feel to be principal?
Like it was made for me. Yeah. So listen, I have a suggestion.
Go on.
The Eichenberger thing. Why don't we do it together? You and me. I mean, it's got to happen somehow, and it makes sense for us to do it as a pair.
Arm in arm, slow motion, flowers in our hair.
Do you know how long it takes to get my hair to look this good every morning? No. No flowers. Seriously, though, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Why don't you just do it?
Devon being a solo high achiever, it's old hat, mate. Being together would be good for the team image, I think, you know? Family thing. It'd be weird if you weren't there.
Can't exactly say no to the new team principal, can I? All right, let's do it. I mean, who knows? It might actually be fun.
I'll book it in. Go well today. See you at the briefing.
Ciao.
Ciao, Bella. No more calls, please.
Could you take a look at this, please?
One of the less reputable members of the press corps, but one of the large online following nonetheless, has been making a lot of noise about our car heading into this weekend. Lots of talk about how we've got unlucky with tracks that favour our car's sensibilities, and how we're going to get found out in Mexico. It's all nonsense and nothing other successful teams haven't had to deal with from time to time. It's creating noise and the PR team are keen to get this shut down. How do we deal with this? Antagonise or ignore. Beat the target lap time within 3 laps, finishing first. First is easy. Topsy-turvy and highly competitive Mexican Grand Prix has put KONNERSPORT in a position for Aiden Jackson to make a late push. To be able to pull this off though, he looks for his help from his teammate Callie Meyer further ahead. What have we got to do?
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him,
Oh my god, we're doing a
Copy,
Monaco.
can do.
Oh, I can do some big old shithousing. And hold these bastards up. Just you wait.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
I'm going to do a Max Verstappen. Back everyone up at Mexico to help my teammate. As Vettel said, he's just backing me up in Jolichado, fuck me. Did it. Rashford still thinks he's off to Barca. Of course he does.
Here in Mexico, we're being treated to some brilliant defending from Callie Mayer, and she's building quite the line of traffic behind her.
Some great team driving going on here from a KONNERSPORT perspective, because Mayer's definitely backing this pack up, and her teammate Jackson is now catching.
And he's got the fresher tyres on, so let's see if he can make quick work of them.
His brother is great Dilute. Of course he is.
Okay, mate, Callie's done her bit, set them all up for you. Now it's over to you. Get to work. Yep, got it. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.7 seconds. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Fucking hell. Don't know how I've made that overtake. Do not know how I've made that overtake there.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.2 seconds.
got DRS?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.0 seconds.
Pushed me through the corner there. We can still win this race. We're flying. Hamilton, I hate to have to do it to you, mate. But I think I'm going to be overtaking you on the last lap, so. Deployment down the straight. Battery in the tank.
Okay, you've just started the
DRS
final lap of the
assistance.
race. Final lap.
Gets it slowed down. We said we'd win the race. We said we'd win. And win. We have done.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done. Woo! Yeah! Come on!
There are selfish drives and there are selfless drives, and that was a truly selfless drive from Callie Mayer today. It put Aiden Jackson in an excellent position for that strong finish.
It really did. The team benefits from it wholly, and it's never a nice position to be in as the driver, being asked to do that, but hats off to them.
And it's a result that brings Jackson and Mayer even closer together in the driver's standings, whilst in the constructors, KONNERSPORT are really starting to make a push now as the end of the season gets ever closer.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see KONNERSPORT taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Oh, I thought it was Lando on the podium. Oh, thought it was going to be a British one too. It's Russell. It generally looks like Russell's face when he's wearing that stupid hat. It is generally like looking at Russell. A win in front of the adoring Mexican fans. Missing a truly altruistic performance, Callie Meyer helps her teammate Aiden Jackson make a stunning comeback in Mexico and gives Devon Butler a race to remember as his first role as team principal. I think it's meant to be Russell, a bitchy prick. Gonna get some vocals, I'm sure of it. You're welcome, Aiden Jackson. Devon.
Hi, Devon.
Jackson, good job today, mate.
Yeah, thanks. The car felt good. And, you know, Callie was unreal today. She really supported me out there.
Yeah, you drove the wheels off it, son. Look, I just wanted to let you know we're going full steam ahead on upgrades for Vegas. We're going to go all out for the title.
That's great. We can do this.
Want to add to your F2 trophy, maybe?
Yeah, it's been a journey. Even, you know, a few years ago when we were just crashing into each other every weekend. Look at where we are now.
Time flies, mate. It's been a ride.
Anything else?
Yeah, just look, you know how much I enjoy messing with your head, but I just want to say thank you for being patient. Waiting for upgrades, you know, I know what it's like.
That means a lot. Cheers. Anyway, I didn't even need that upgrade package. Callie's the one who needed it more.
Ooh, you should really watch that ego, Jackson. You know, me personally, I've always preached humility.
Right, sure thing.
We're having a gathering later to celebrate the result. See you there, yeah?
Anyone else gonna call me? So call me, maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Good. 1 month later, with only a few races left to go in the season, every point matters as the team riding high off their recent successes. Callie Meyer looks to shine under the lights in Las Vegas, setting her sights squarely on the Red Bull duo of Verstappen and Lawson. Ooh, straight into the race as well. Spicy.
How are we looking? Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
Beat Lawson and Verstappen.
Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
What the hell happened there? I didn't swipe across him. I'm just getting a straight line, man.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Well, now I've missed my braking point, so that was silly, wasn't it?
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
These AI, crazy. I was ahead, the corner was mine. You know, I'm bouncing off these walls. Out of the way, lappers.
Nice move. Good job.
My man's going to be that slow. I'm going past him. Let's see if he can give me a race. I won't use any battery. Driving a straight line for him to come in. I can't wait to get onto my team to actually get on a proper difficulty.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
One lap to go. Vegas is so boring. Like, half of it is so boring.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
There's just so much straight. You almost fucking fall asleep. There we go. 5 seconds, 6 seconds clear going to be. Missing again for 6 seconds. Yeah. I think I've got bored very quickly this holiday because we come to Solage every year for most of my life. She's just binned the car into the wall.
Well, KONNERSPORT will be overjoyed with that. They've outscored Red Bull today, which at this point in the season is crucial.
Yeah, I must confess, Crofty, I didn't think KONNERSPORT could continue to compete at this level, but they're really giving Red Bull a run for their money.
With just a couple of races left to come this season, things really couldn't be much closer.
I think we had about a run of...
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. So congratulations then to KONNERSPORT, your race winners today.
Possibly 11. So that's 7 or 8 years we had a Devon holiday, but we used to have, as a child, we used to have 2 holidays. We had a holiday in May, in the May half term, and then we had a holiday in August, usually the last 2 weeks in August, but then towards my later years of summer holidays,
Callie,
we start going
huge
at the
result
start of
today.
August.
You gained ground on both Red Bull drivers. So how
Well,
does
the
it
start of
feel
6-week
to have
holiday,
taken
really,
such a
not the start of
crucial step
August.
in the title race?
I mean, you say that, holidays in this country aren't cheap.
I'm just so proud of the whole team. This result was a massive team effort from start to finish. The strategy, the car setup, everything came together perfectly today. And I'm just really pleased I was able to deliver on all the preparation that went into the race.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for KONNERSPORT. Casper Ackerman and Andre O'Connor both putting in stints as team principal. Now it's your brother, Devon Butler. How much is he bringing to the championship at this late stage?
Yeah, we've been working through some tough times together over the years, but we've worked through it now. And I can honestly say it's been really great to have him in charge these last few races. Feels really good to finally work together towards a goal that we can both passionately believe in.
And you and Aiden so close in the standings. So come on, has it put any strain on your relationship? Has it changed the atmosphere at KONNERSPORT in any way?
I mean, look, it's always going to be a bit weird working so closely with one of your biggest rivals. We're both incredibly competitive in different ways, and that's only going to increase when the points are this tight. But we're always pushing each other to be better and faster. And in the end, that benefits us both.
Okay, but one last question. It's the big one. Can KONNERSPORT win the title?
Absolutely, we can.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Confidence. Just go down the pub. Through. I think chapter 15 is the final chapter. So once this is done, then that's this finished. Oh, I bet we'll have about 18 million phone calls to deal with. KONNERSPORT narrow the gap. Oh. Phone call 1. Devon.
Dev?
Cal, I just saw your interview, and
And?
just thanks, I guess, you know. And I agree, it is nice to work together for a change.
Yeah, well, beats the arguments any day.
Yeah. Anyway, have you seen the news?
What news?
The Butler Global trouble's gone public. Story just came out during the race.
What? I thought you said that couldn't happen.
Yeah, these things have a way of getting out.
How are you handling it? What's going on?
Me and Andreo have it under control. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to try and no comment my way through the paddock for the rest of the day.
And what happens now? I mean, what does this mean?
You know what it means, Cal. Remember?
No one can argue with first place.
Exactly. See you at the debrief.
On my way.
Oh, it's my mum. I haven't heard from her in a
Mum.
while.
Hello, darling. Absolutely outstanding job today. Possibly your best ever race.
Yeah, better than standing around modelling watches. It was nice to actually do some driving.
I saw that. Quite the change of pace for you. Wasn't too awful in the end, though, shooting with Devon.
No, it was okay. I feel like, I don't know, it's always famous last words whenever I say something nice about Dev, but I think he's really turned a corner.
I know what you mean. He seems more mature.
Why have I got a feeling that
like an
she is
actual
her
adult.
mum but not Devon's?
I'm enjoying spending time with him. Ugh, I can't even believe I'm saying that.
Oh, I'm glad you're getting on. I'm really proud of you. Sometimes chalk and cheese can go together.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself. There's still time for him to stab me in the back.
Oh, expect the worst, but, hope for the best. He's been through a lot too. Be gentle with each other.
Yeah, no promises. But you're right. I will do my best. I got a dash. Love you.
Love you too. Bye, bye, bye.
Anyone else want to call me before we go on to the next chapter? I'll give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All comes down to this final race this season with KONNERSPORT still in contention for both Drivers and Constructors Championship. A familiar face returns to the KONNERSPORT garage. Is it going to be Casper Ackerman?
Is it true Callie and Aiden
Yes.
bought your ticket to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, they really wanted me to be there. I mean, how could I refuse?
Jasper, heard you were around.
Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, can I run something by you? Here, get over here. Take a look at these numbers. Team order.
Team order,
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Bit of a gamble.
Well, you're not going to beat Red Bull by copying them.
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Could work.
Listen, Casper,
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't thinking straight, you know?
I know.
I was under a lot of pressure. Business, Butler Global, Dad, Callie, I didn't know what to do. It felt like I was getting everything wrong. Yeah.
It hasn't been easy for you. It's okay.
Can't do this now. Got a championship to win.
That you do?
Right. Team meeting, 6 minutes. I want you there.
No.
Yeah. Be good for the drivers. 6 minutes, team order.
Oh, not this bloke again.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Oh, they liked him though. They liked him on the old Jonathan Ross show, eh? Oh.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, it is his mum.
Hi, Devon. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks, yeah. I was calling... Well, I thought I'd say good luck. Don't know you don't believe in luck.
Thanks.
And, yeah. Well, I'll let you go.
Mum, it's, nice to hear from you. Everything's been a bit weird lately, you know?
I think it will be for a while. You know? But it's good to hear your voice. I'm always here for you, Devon. Always.
Thanks. That's really nice. I'm pretty busy, you know, but, you can call me again sometime, if you'd like.
Okay. I will. I'll hold you to that. I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. And, yeah, have a good race. Look after Callie for me.
Yes, she'll be okay.
Aww.
Bye, Mum.
Any other phone calls? They would have come through by now, so no.
So, newest team on the grid is pushing for the title. No one saw that coming a couple of seasons ago. When KONNERSPORT was a midfield team, Aiden Jackson was just full of potential. Remember that, mate?
Yeah.
No potential anymore. You're in contention for the drivers. And I really can't believe I'm saying this. So is my little sis. Proud of you, sis. And I know somewhere in the big corporation in the sky, so is Dad. Yeah, he always was, you know. Even though the only way he could express it was by secretly bankrupting his own company. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Casper, final words?
Just remember everything I taught you.
What was that exactly?
Kind of hoping you could tell me.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Who do you think's taking home the drivers?
Oh, well, my money is on Verstappen.
Oi!
Andrea.
It's been an honor. Whatever happens, thank you all for making KONNERSPORT such a force.
Right, we've got a job to do, people. Finish the race quicker than Red Bull. Simple, right? Just get the fastest time. It's Funny thing, Time.
Why do I feel like this is all going to go wrong?
Every moment of every race, you're either losing it or you're gaining it. And every driver on the track, every team on the pit walls doing the same. They're all looking for time, looking for milliseconds.
F1 doesn't have fairy tale endings.
Truth is, those milliseconds are everywhere. They're in every break, every turn, every pit, every
Sat on this
shift.
chair for too long.
We win this race today, 1 millisecond at a time. We gain one, then we gain another, and we don't stop. We keep pushing. We look for the smallest possible moments, and we claim every second available to us out there, because when you add them all up, those milliseconds, those moments, those are
You did mention team orders. Maybe they try and get Callie to help Aiden, but then they end up
really
crashing.
good season.
Maybe.
And a team that made history.
Sport doesn't have
gonna do
fairy
this or
tale
what?
endings.
Yeah. Yeah!
Especially
You
F1.
mentored Aiden and Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Who deserved the title more?
Well, they're both incredible drivers. You know, on one hand, you have Aiden. I know we didn't get off on the right foot the first time we met, but
I remember
he actually
that.
ended up becoming the best friend I ever made in this sport. And then there's Callie. She was on the way up when I left F1 the first time. She was just pure potential. Now, I knew from the very first time I saw her drive that she was going to be a big deal. And I just remember thinking before that final race that for one of them to win, the other one would have to lose. I guess that's sports. But to get back to your question, who deserved it most? You'll have to ask someone else.
Coward. Oh, I'm playing as Callie. Fuck Aiden, man. I don't like him at all. He's a puzzle regen, and I don't like puzzle that much either.
If you're just joining us here in Abu Dhabi, it's Verstappen that leads the way, Leclerc in second, and Liam Lawson in third. And just behind, looking to break into the top three, Aiden Jackson.
Yeah, as things stand, Crofty, Red Bull would comfortably top the standings. Verstappen being crowned world champion, but we're a long way from the end still.
Yeah, KONNERSPORT not doing enough here to claim that top spot. Jackson's doing okay. Some way back though, and with a lot of work to do, Callie Mayer.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Callie.
Where's Aiden?
Aiden's currently fourth. Let's close that gap between you both. Come on, this is it.
Copy, I'm on it.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.2 seconds.
There's nothing to separate the top three here. This could still be anybody's race. As into turn one we go. Down the inside goes Charles Leclerc. He hits Max Verstappen. Liam Lawson goes wide. Aiden Jackson goes through.
I was all a little bit too late, all a bit too overly aggressive from Leclerc there, and it's clearly backfired. It looks like that's the end of his race.
Oh, was it desperate? It was a late lunge, and ultimately it's cost Charles Leclerc, and it has given Aiden Jackson first place in the race and the chance to be crowned world champion. But this isn't over yet.
What happened?
Aiden's now in first place. Repeat, Aiden's in first place.
Copy.
Right, Lawson and Verstappen are our priority now. You can worry about Aiden later.
Just leave it to me.
Absolutely not.
Aiden is 3 places ahead of you right now. The gap is 8 seconds. There's a gap of 7 seconds now. Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
See ya, Maxi.
And that's a 6-second gap. Okay, good work. Great pass. Aiden is directly ahead of you now.
Three and a half laps to the limit.
And 3 seconds separate you.
Now, leaving them in. 3 to go.
And that's a 2-second gap now. Aiden is directly ahead of you now.
I can see it.
Okay, the gap is less than a second. Think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
Final
okay,
lap.
mate, final lap. Keep your
Good job, 'cause
concentration
I
and let's
am
bring it home.
tired. My eyes are starting to go. If I was now on a long car journey, I'd be pulling over for an hour's kick. Or half hour's kick. Please don't say my car breaks down at the end or something. Car's not going to break down. Callie has done it. World champion for Callie.
And she's done it! History here in Abu Dhabi. Callie Mayer, champion of the world. Aidan Jackson follows closely behind. He's narrowly missed out. He'll be devastated to have come this close. But on the pit wall, the celebrations have started. A 1-2 for KONNERSPORT has resulted in both the driver and constructor championships.
I've
And
got
just a
goosebumps.
little piece of F1 history to go with it. Donuts at the end for Callie Mayer. Her critics well and truly answered. Champion in 2025. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Callie Mayer, who adds her name to the history books here today. Remember this moment, remember this driver. We'll be talking about this for a long, long time to come.
Whose idea was it to sneak onto the podium?
Andreo's, yeah.
So Devon says it was your idea to gate crash the podium.
And you believe him?
You went along with it, Casper.
Devon said he'd pay the fines. And it was fun.
How does it feel to have come that close?
Let's just say I'm still working through it.
Callie, F1 Drivers' Champion 2025. How does that feel?
I can't describe it to you. I just
Poor
want to do it
Aiden.
again.
When you first started the team, did you ever think KONNERSPORT would win the championship?
No. Don't get me wrong, I thought we could compete. I thought we could win races, but I don't think I ever considered that KONNERSPORT would win the whole thing. But we did, didn't we?
The revenge of Aiden. I don't think they've ever done a Breaking Point
No.
back-to-back
I'm
games.
grateful for everything the sport
I'm
has
pretty
given
sure
me.
the first Breaking
Well, I'm
Point
going
was
back home
F1
to be a
21.
husband and a dad.
And your
Possibly F1 2020.
I am.
No, I think it was 21. I don't think it was 22.
Success.
Is that a trick question? Me?
Then we had it in 23.
Obviously.
It was 2019, really? So we had a 4-year gap. Or was it in 22 the last one was? No, it must have been F1 23. Got an achievement for that. Dedicated to... I thought that said Mac Hancock then for a moment. Memory of Pete Samara. Salute to you, Pete Samara. Oh, Eddie Jordan's there. Oh, that's touching. It was 2021. They did have something similar. I remember it. You know, the KONNERSPORT team always reminds me like the Jordan team. But unfortunately, Jordan never won a world title. Came close, but never won it. We're not sitting through all the fucking credits. Thank you. Players KONNERSPORT in Korea. Jump into Korea and create your own legacy. Oh, that's it. Alright then. Breaking Point is done, which means tomorrow we start the oh, we got mail here. I got a trophy. Completionist. Lewis looks bold on the screen. Yeah, his hair isn't very noticeable, is it? What did I get here? 4,000 Bitcoin, soccer kick. You never see this again. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we'll leave that there for tonight then, ladies and gents. Tomorrow we will start our My Team career mode. But for tonight, that is it for now. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And I'll see you all, well, technically later today now, but for the video tomorrow.